Pay attention to this security camera footage. 10:43 p.m., October 27th, 2025. What you're about to see lasts only 5 seconds, but it may be the last moments anyone ever saw her alive. The grainy footage shows the parking lot of an abandoned warehouse in rural Ohio. A young woman with long dark hair suddenly runs into frame from the right, sprinting in obvious terror. 3 seconds later, a figure in a black hat enters the frame behind her, running, arm extended. In his hand, a pistol. They both disappear off the left side of the screen. 5 seconds. No sound. No resolution. Just a woman running for her life and a man chasing her with a gun. That woman is 26-year-old Emily Chun, a second-generation Asian-American software developer from Columbus. And as of today, she is still missing. The man in the black hat has never been identified, and investigators fear those 5 seconds captured the beginning of the end. Emily Chun was the kind of person everyone described as careful, intelligent, and warm. Born in Columbus to immigrant parents from Taiwan, she excelled in school, graduated with honors in computer science, and worked for a tech startup downtown. She was close to her family, had a tight circle of friends, and was cautiously exploring online dating after a difficult breakup earlier that year. On October 25th, 2025, Emily matched with someone on a dating app. The profile used the name Ryan M., showed photos of an athletic man in his early 30s, and listed interests in hiking and photography. They exchanged messages for 2 days. The conversation seemed normal, even charming. On October 27th, Ryan suggested they meet in person. He proposed a location, the parking lot of an old textile warehouse on Route 33, about 20 miles outside Columbus. He claimed he was scouting it as a photography location for night shoots and thought Emily might enjoy seeing it under the stars. Emily was hesitant. She told her best friend, Sarah Lynn, about the plan. Sarah immediately felt uneasy. Meeting a stranger at an abandoned warehouse at night? That's insane, she warned. Emily agreed it sounded odd, but said she would drive by, assess the situation, and leave immediately if anything felt wrong. She promised to text Sarah every 15 minutes. At 9:47 p.m., Emily sent her last text. Just pulled up. He's not here yet. Really dark out here. At 10:05 p.m., Sarah texted, "Get out of there. This feels wrong." No response. At 10:20 p.m., Sarah called. Straight to voicemail. By 10:50 p.m., Sarah was calling the police. Officers arrived at the warehouse location at 11:35 p.m. Emily's car, a silver Honda Civic, was parked in the lot, driver's door open, keys still in the ignition, engine running. Her purse was on the passenger seat, phone inside, shattered screen. There were no other vehicles. No signs of Emily. A search of the area found nothing. It was as if she had simply vanished into the October night. The case might have remained a mystery if not for one critical detail. The warehouse, though abandoned, still had one functioning security camera positioned near the loading dock. Investigators retrieved the footage. That's when they discovered the 5-second clip that would define the entire investigation. Timestamp 10:43 p.m. Emily runs into frame, long hair streaming behind her, arms pumping, face contorted in fear. She's running toward the camera, toward the parking lot, toward her car. Then, 3 seconds later, the man appears. Black hat pulled low, obscuring his face. Dark jacket, jeans, and in his right hand, clearly visible despite the low resolution, a handgun. He's chasing her with purpose, not panic. The footage ends as both figures exit the frame. Police analyzed every pixel. The man's face was never visible. His build suggested someone between 5 feet 10 inches and 6 feet 0 inches, average weight. No identifying marks, no visible tattoos, nothing that could lead to an ID. The dating app profile for Ryan M. was traced to a burner phone and fake email. All photos were stolen from a fitness influencer's Instagram. The real man in the photos had never been to Ohio and had no connection to the case. A massive search operation was launched. K-9 units, helicopters, dive teams in nearby ponds. Volunteers combed the woods surrounding the warehouse for days. Nothing. No body. No weapon. No witnesses. Emily Chun had disappeared, and the only evidence was 5 seconds of grainy footage showing her running for her life. The FBI joined the investigation, classifying it as a suspected abduction and potential homicide. Investigators believe Emily was lured to the location by someone using a fake identity, that the meeting was a trap, and that the 5-second footage captured the moment the plan went into action. But without a body, without a suspect, and without additional evidence, the case remains open and unsolved. Emily's family has been relentless in keeping her story alive. Her mother, Mrs. Chun, appears at press conferences holding a photo of her daughter, begging for information. Someone knows something, she says, her voice breaking. Someone saw something. Please, help us bring Emily home. A $50,000 reward has been offered for information leading to Emily's location or the identification of the man in a black hat. The case has sparked conversations about the dangers of online dating and the importance of safety protocols. Emily did many things right. She told a friend, she planned to check in regularly, she was cautious. But it wasn't enough. The person she was meeting had planned meticulously, chosen an isolated location, and executed an abduction that left almost no trace. The 5-second footage has been released to the public in hopes that someone will recognize the man's build, gait, or clothing. It's been shared millions of times on social media. True crime communities have analyzed every frame, but so far, no credible leads have emerged. Emily Chun is still missing. The man in the black hat is still out there. And somewhere, a family is waiting for answers that may never come. If you have any information about Emily Chun's disappearance or recognize anything in this footage, please contact the FBI tip line or Columbus Police Department immediately. Even the smallest detail could be the break investigators need. This case is a reminder to stay vigilant, trust your instincts, and never meet someone from online in an isolated location. Emily's story isn't over, and until she's found, her family, her friends, and investigators will never stop searching. If this case resonated with you, if you believe in the power of community to solve crimes, please share this story. Comment below with your thoughts, theories, or just to show support for Emily's family. Subscribe for updates on this case and others like it. Unsolved mysteries that need attention, voices that need to be heard, and families still searching for answers. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any developments. Together, we can keep Emily's case in the public eye. Justice for Emily. Bring her home.